back-to-back, just all-in strat by Blacklist, it's gonna matter. This is 1 point closer towards an upper bracket slot in the playoffs. I believe after the pause, we just saw a turtle take. I mean, we missed a turtle take.
Yeah, we did miss a turtle take. Not sure who got it right now. I think it is this, from the side of Blacklist International right now. You know, based on the compositions, they should be able to get that. Right, yep, it is going to be Wise who picked up that turtle. So we are back in the game.
A little sliver of that turtle buff aura.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
We caught that a little bit right here, but again, both teams just playing it really, really safe right now. Blacklist International with their early game composition, they don't really want to go for crazy fights on the board. But wait a minute, Zaman Force has been popped. It's going to be Lupatizi instantly just taken away, and that's going to be the Razor First Blood, super sharp, coming in.
Luna could only watch. There's only so much you could do as a Rafaela in that moment. Like, holy healing, yeah, I'll heal you, what, an eighth of your health? And he couldn't get away. And this is what Wolf was talking about earlier. The firepower and the lockdown from Blacklist International just miles ahead. Oheb gonna catch here a little bit of Luna's ult. Jump style to the rescue, could not lock on Oheb.
Yeah, but wait a minute though. Blacklist International trying to rotate already to the top side. They're going to go and opt to go for this gold buff instead. Again, Red CANIDS, they're playing it super safe like we mentioned earlier. Maybe a little bit of an overposition from the side of Upatizi just now, but just immaculate and just beautiful, beautiful rotation from the side of Blacklist International, catching their opponents off guard. Again, now rotating to the mid lane and waiting, setting up for that second turtle of the game.
Interesting how the turtle just came back to its original spot. So as random as this is, it's great. Oh! Yeah. Circling Eagle!
Circling Eagle already onto Upatizi. Seems like a little bit of a miscommunication right there as Blacklist International. They didn't really want to go for that. Venus went in, tried to go for a little bit more damage as they set up towards the turtle. Wise already hitting on that. And Frost needs to be careful here. We'll just try to, you know, withstand the wave, try to handle and keep the wave at bay.
Mount Shocker just in time to see Blacklist take it. Turtles Lane brought to you by the STB. Now, Red CANIDS putting a little bit more pressure up top.
Yeah, there you go. It's going to be the Oheb coming in for the Zaman Force, but look at that. The crossbow tank has been popped. Oheb caught very, very low right now, but he's going to be taken very low as well. Yin Yang overturn and the Circling Eagle will be able to get the kill back onto Upatizi. 0-0 right now in the 5th minute of the game.
I keep talking about the whole Red CANIDS just kiting Blacklist International, but it seems like it's a switch of roles here because it's CANIDS who keep walking into Blacklist. Now another fight in mid, not gonna happen, not gonna blow up just like that because it's the wrong configuration of heroes. There's no lockdown. Luna is not here. Luna's not here to stun Blacklist, and wow, look at how much work Blacklist put into this mid lane turret already.
Yeah, look at that. Holy Baptism is able to connect onto Edward. Unfortunately, there is a guiding wind to get him out of that one. Red CANIDS already now 1,000 gold behind of Blacklist International just from the pickoffs and the turret gold alone. Again, like you mentioned, that mid turret has been taken down quite a bit, and they have already started to rotate here to the top side. With them trying to go for a pickup, maybe Zaman Force has been popped. Venus not in the position to go for the Circling Eagle, but that's what they wanted, just the turret, and they are playing this really, really smart, really, really intelligently as they will make their way to the mid lane once again. Haji opening up the map for us. Wise and Haji taking down the second turret of the game.
So clean, Blacklist International eating good here. Wise goes ahead, steals that orange.
That's his welcome now, going in. It's in a 1v4. Crossbow tank has been popped, but Wise in a 1v4 is able to win. What is going on, man? The backup coming in from Edward as Luna will be able to finally pick off Wise. It is a 3-for-1 trade for the side of the Filipinos.
One, because Luna's passive just took Wise out on the way, despite the guiding winds getting him back. But you're right, like, the first 2 minutes was relatively close, but Blacklist knew exactly what they needed to do. They isolated the XP lane. They foresaw the pressure that was going to be put on Oheb because of how early it is. And Wolf, here's the answer to your question earlier. It's a flicker. It's not a Purify yet. Oheb is still dominating. Oheb is still winning. And I think it's also because he knows that he had backup.
Yeah. We can see from the instant replay, Jumpstyle already committing his dash. And he can even like confidently hit onto Wise because he's looking for Edward. Edward snuck in at the right moment. Just the moment he saw that Heesun Shin, he popped his combo and Heesun Shin is gone. Especially because the dash is already used.
Yeah, this is basically Blacklist International in a nutshell. They suffocate their opponents, right? They use the little bit of pressure everywhere on the map to just slowly but surely take you out of the game. And right now, that's exactly what they're doing. Just clean, crisp gameplay, playing all the side lanes properly. Wave control is just amazing from this team. But look at that, in the top side, they are already going for the engage. Yin Yang overturn, connecting onto Upatizi, still able to get away with that Aegis. But the pressure is up for the side of Blacklist International. They will be able to pick up the third turtle and that orange buff as well.
100% turtle take rate. Jump Style is hungry. Jump Style lucky to get his purple because again, back to back to back, turtle has spawned here on the lower quarter of the map. And right now, top lane, Oheb is just, look at this. Oheb versus Luna couldn't even protect the turret. This is Frost just doing damage control. He knows something's up. He knows they're in trouble. Because they can't see Edward. Oh, Edward isn't even part of this fight. There's one happening down bottom.
Yeah, they're playing the side waves really, really well, but wait a minute, it's going to be Oheb jumping in with his Zaman Force, jumping all the way, has the flicker ready, but it's going to be Jump Style instead, taken down. Luna forced to back away, and again, Blacklist suffocating their opponents, playing it so well, getting the 1-for-0 picks all across the map, all from that wave control, man. That wave manipulation is now, but the airstrike will be used to try to clear the wave as Akashi goes back in. Venus, caught in the bad situation, needs to be careful here, because that is a 4-man gank. Oh my, Venus going for the Circling Eagle, unable to get away, and that's going to be one picked up by Upatizi.
Not sure if it's worth it, but obviously, Oh My Venus played it to isolate mid to get that push, close to taking it down, opening it up for Wise down bottom, despite the man-to-man defense by Akashi. So overall, a life for a turret this early on, 9 minutes in the game. I'd say it's worth it. But there's something with this map, there's something with this best of one because Lord is also going to be on the lower quarter. So I guess that's why they tried to open up these two side lanes to get just as fast a major objective as possible. Akashi just pushing back the rest of Blacklist International. Wise more than happy to welcome him. And Orange once more! Denied!
Because Wise is level 13 and Jumpstyle is just level 11. So the retribution for Wise is definitely much stronger. And you saw how Red CANIDS really just crumbled to that pressure. I mean, Jumpstyle even called his supports for that orange buff, but they weren't able to make it. So much real estate that they're losing at now for Red CANIDS. And I would say this is not the way you play Uranus, because the way that you play Uranus is always far forward against your team, split pushing, maybe getting 2 lanes, just cutting the creep wave, you know, the Kenji play that he was trying to do. I mean, I think only the Filipinos know about the Kenji play, but basically it's a Uranus that cuts 2 lanes of minions in the opponent's base.
We saw the Kenji play at M2.
That's right.
It was in the last World Championship, so it's basically just a deep cut. Yeah. It's a deep cut, but I think it's too late right now, not the perfect timing. Look at this, Red CANIDS putting their own Ube. This is the Brazilian Ube.
Yeah, the Brazilian Ube right here is Wise. Actually now will be able to be zoned away for a bit, but again, like we mentioned earlier, Blacklist, this is the way they play the game. They just suffocate their opponents, playing the waves perfectly, freezing it, and not letting Red CANIDS get even a little bit of gold here. In the 10th minute of the game, it is already an 8,000 gold lead for the Filipino champions.
This is gonna be crazy. You know what we saw from Red CANIDS? This is the second time that they tried to go for it, like a lot of players. The first time they did it was 3 heroes around the orange buff, and then they did 5 heroes around the purple buff. You have to take note, buffs get stronger the more heroes around there is. And that meant that Wise can just bully them. They were grouped as 5. Jumpstyle will not be able to just like normal attack the purple buff and then rely on its retribution, because unfortunately your normal attacks will deal less damage and your retribution will always not trump Wise, because Wise is already level 15 and Jumpstyle is level 12. So that's a checkmate by 1 hero against 5 of Red CANIDS.
Not to mention the tick on Wise's passive on the knife. On the Hunter passive. Yeah. He just ticks faster. So Blacklist International, if they decide to take something away from Red CANIDS, it's just almost easy pick. It's like taking candy from a baby. It's difficult. So Red CANIDS are trying their best here to recover. pulling their own version of the Ube. All 5 in mid. Mountain Shocker just to check where everyone is, and they see, oh no, they see that Blacklist is going for the Luminous Lord.
Man, they're so smart with this stuff, man. Look at that. They set up the slow push perfectly, timing it when the Enhanced Lord comes up, and there you go. There's just no response from Red CANIDS. They can't do anything at this point. If they do try to contest, they're surely going to be wiped out, and there you go. There you have it. Blacklist International with the Enhanced Lord and a 9,000 gold lead in the 12th minute of the first game here at the M3 World Championships.
2-6, I just gotta say the kills that they got on Blacklist were, one was a distraction kill, the other was just a deep dive by Wise. So far I can say Blacklist International hasn't committed any errors. This is a clean game for them.
Yeah, definitely. Only Blacklist International, they're very famous with their Matilda Airlines, and Malvinas really dons that Matilda. And we were talking about how this will be like a duo or a trio in the mid lane, wherein the supports and the jungler will join out together and just get kills and make the plays on the map. Look at both the position 4 and 5 of Blacklist International. Both of them have 100% kill participation, right? This is how you can say that your support duo is doing wonders.
It's insane, honestly, right now with the Enhanced Lord marching that top side. Venus will try to zone them away from this, but he's got to be careful because Red CANIDS, they have the abilities ready and up right now for the airstrike being used, but Enhanced Lord will march into that inhibitor turret. There's nothing Red CANIDS can do as of this moment. They're going to be able to take that inhibitor turret and that tier 2 in the mid lane out for nothing. There is nothing on the board for Red CANIDS to do or even trade for.
Top lane already penetrated. Bottom gonna follow through. It looks like Blacklist International is just going by this in surgical precision. They know that Lord is coming up in about 2 minutes and change, so they're slowly taking bottom first. They're gonna chip down bottom to go harder. And now Oheb, he wants a head here.
Yeah, look at that. Bravest Fighter being used to the backside as Oheb jumps back and forth. It is gonna be him zoned away, but the stun does connect to jump style, stops them in their tracks right now as Blacklist will just go, move on to the purple buff. Jump style will be zoned away. Luna gets taken down, and that's gonna be another kill picked up from the side of Blacklist. Oheb picking up that purple buff, and they're looking to end the game right here, right now. 14 minutes on the clock. Let's see what they can do.
What Red CANIDS can do here is basically find the one who's away from the Ube, but it's not going to happen because of the guiding winds, and they're still going. There's another fight.
There's another fight indeed. Haji goes in, picks up the kill. Jumpstyle just does no damage at this point, and Blacklist, again, surgical, clinical game right now. They are not dropping anyone. They're playing it so cleanly, and you can see they are getting one turret, backing away, getting another one, playing their waves, playing their objectives, doesn't want to leave anything, doesn't want to risk anything. That's just beautiful.
Beautiful execution from Blacklist International, especially how they did it. This was a textbook play coming up from Blacklist International. Use your Lapu-Lapu to peel the back lines, have someone, separated from from the opponent's team, and then peel it off. Then pick it off. And that really happened with Makashi. Knowing that he doesn't have Purify, Blacklist International went ahead and got the Uranus kill. And without the Uranus, there's really no one to face Blacklist International from Red CANIDS. And I'm definitely sure that we're going to see it in the replay. You see how decisive they were on using this Lapu-Lapu as their main peel against against Red CANIDS.
Yeah, Akashi had nothing to do here. Akashi has been having a difficult game. The 0-2-2 line is going to speak for itself. And yeah, he's the only one who can actually peel. Luna is not your traditional roamer. Luna is not a tank in this game. And a whole healing on a Uranus that was bullied for a majority of this game, maybe for 12, 13 minutes so far of this 16-minute bout. It's hard. So what's Akashi to do? I'm also curious because I'm sure he's getting the call here to say, okay, try to go find Oheb, try to go find Venus, take as much as you can from them, and then distract them so that maybe Jumpstyle can go find the kill and open the map up for Frost. And that's a blessing in disguise, I think, because Frost hasn't died yet. So Frost is playing a good range game, but for how long can they do this? Because now Haji just picked up the Divine Glaive. He's going to hurt all the more.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Uranus is a good front line. If you let him scale, if you get and shut him down all the way from the early stages, he is very squishy, actually. He has that regeneration from his ultimate, but still, he is very squishy here. And as you can see, Blacklist once again plays and is going in for the team fight here. Strickling Eagle onto Luna. Not much going on right now as Red CANIDS still able to go away, but Edward jumps in for the Bravest Bravest Fighter all the way to the backside. Venom Truncheon still there as Jump Style actually picks up a kill onto Haji. Upatizi now going in for the kite, going in for the crossbow of Tang, doesn't get it, and he's taken very low. It's going to be Oheb picking up the kill. Akashi running for the hills right now as Blacklist International are trying to go for it. Death to his welcome being popped. Not going to be able to connect onto him, but it's going to be Akashi running for the hills. It is the circling eagle to lock him down in place, and there's a Mon Force to finish him off. The killing spree now for the side of the Filipino gold laner.
Gotta appreciate what Akashi was doing, and we were wondering, what's Akashi to do? There's the answer! Just distract Blacklist International, but he can only do that for so long. There's only 2 defenders left on the side of Red CANIDS. There's no way Luna's gonna survive this! It's a 2-man assault! Jumps out the only one left!
No way, dude. Jumps out, jumps in. The winner's Truncheon is just there as Oheb gets away. Not for long, though. He's going to get shut down, and that's going to be Red CANIDS still able to defend the game for now, but at what cost? They've lost everything at this point, and the Enhanced Lord is up for grabs for Blacklist International. Wolf, any thoughts on that fight?
That was Red CANIDS surviving by the skin of their teeth, but Blacklist International playing it so well. Fortunately for Edward, he missed his combo just because of the... We call it the skateboard for the Yisin-Shin. Boosts up his speed. That's why he was able to dodge the combo of the Lapu-Lapu, but it won't matter as much. Yeah, they will survive for maybe a few minutes more, but Blacklist International will get the second Lord of the game. This will jump through the composition, the base building of Red CANIDS, and that's going to be deadly. Red CANIDS needs to keep Frost safe for now, so that they will have the wave period that they needed. Good shutdown from Frost. As they were able to look at this. Look at how Jumpstyle was able to get out of there. Freestyling over Edward. And he actually stunned the right guy, which was Oheb. Followed up with his feathered airstrike. In all due fairness for Red CANIDS, that was a nice defense on their part.
Yeah, right now, as we're looking at the game, honestly, if the later the game goes, the more it is going to favor Red CANIDS, but are they going to be able to withstand the siege? Again, it is only their base left. Akashi getting caught, still able to dash away right now. It might be the final fight of the game here. Leo and Wolf, and the S-Track has been popped. Edward in the midst of it all, still able to take some damage as the Mon Force has been popped. Oheb now jumping back and forth, trying to deal some damage, but actually, very good defense from the side of Red CANIDS. Still able to defend the Lord, but it is going to be Edward jumping with the Bravest Fighter, connecting onto the damage. The jump style will be caught very low, but Edward will lose his immortality. Crossbow Tang has been popped, but the base is going to be the target, and Blacklist International with the first win here at the M3 World Championships.
1 point ahead of the pack. This propels Blacklist to the top of Group A, and this is, again...
To push out energy, to be exact, but nobody has ever been successful with a fanning against the...
That's Blacklist, man. They're testing people. They're saying, break the code. Do it. I dare you. And I love the fact that BEDEL is willing to show up that fan favorite here, because the main problem right now in the meta, it's all about tempo here. And Fanny is the one thing that can push and pull that tempo with the steel cables. We'll see how they perform. Mirko, please take it away.
Will Fanny break the code? We'll see in the Land of Dawn right now as BEDEL and Blacklist takes it to game number 3. Let's see what happens here. Paranoid obviously on the Fanny pick will start on the purple buff. That will give a little bit more, prediction, easy routes for the side of Blacklist International to play with. But in the early game, what Blacklist needs to do is maybe play it a little bit safer. Again, with that Fanny, extremely good here in the early game, controlling the tempo, like Gideon says. And there you go, already pushing in. Alien jumps in very aggressively, is going to get chunked, but Paranoid joins in all the way to the backside, still able to dash around. Right now, Blacklist just doesn't want to look for any fights, but maybe I'm wrong here, because it looks like Edward has rotated. The Little Wanderer is going to be contested far away, joins back in and goes back out. Osmo forced to flicker away as the Little Wanderer will be collected by Wise, but maybe not for long here, as again, another engage happens. They are going to retreat in the end.
Oh. Look at this, BEDEL, even in the previous game, we saw how they were using Alien from the XP lane and then transitioning to the mid lane. What they do is to fast clear this XP lane, really deploy Alien right then and there to contest the jungle of Blacklist International. Unfortunately, Blacklist International was prepared for this. This is Rafaela to help out Wise. And Wise, as much as there's a little bit of delay when it comes to his jungling, now he's recovered, and now it's all even for Blacklist. Hell, it's even like Blacklist International leading by a little bit in the early stages of the game.
Yeah, I feel like BEDEL overcommitted a little bit to that team fight. Fanny, again, they want to look for the tempo, but already some very quote-unquote weird movements here. They're trying to target that side lane. They're trying to get the most out of that gold, but not getting that orange buff will mean that Blacklist International Wise will be able to scale quite well. The turtle is going to spawn right here, presented to you by TikTok Live. Osmo trying to clear up the ways, trying to set up for the turtle fight. And Blacklist, so far, they've been able to withstand this pressure very, very well.
Wise actually finds this orange buff. It's not taken by BEDEL, and this is massive. Look at this. Blacklist International will have a massive lead when it comes to the jungler. Not only that, they are using this Fanny. Oh my goodness, look at that burst though.
Yeah, Alien goes in for the kill, will be able to pick it up onto Venus, and that's going to be the Razor first blood. Just huge first blood for the side of BEDEL. That's exactly what they need. They've been losing out on these trades. They've been giving Wise a lot of room to farm, and that is exactly what they need to come back in this game.
No, the real idea what you want to do against the... Oh, okay.
What is going on? Paranoid going ham here. Yeah, you know, the movements are so fast, the camera isn't able to catch it, but now it is going to be the turtle taken away by Alien.
What is happening, BEDEL? I don't know who's the core anymore for BEDEL.
Oh, but wait a minute. It's going to be Venus picked up for another time. Not just yet, though. Far away once again hesitates just a little bit, giving Venus some room. But Wise now trying to track down Paranoid. Will cancel in the last second, and that's going to be an amazing Abyssal Arrow to stop Wise in his tracks. But the Little Wanderer once again collected. Wise is still scaling like a monster. Paranoid, though, doing a very aggressive movement here, already moving up into the lane of that top side XP lane.
I can explain this kind of movements coming up from Paranoid. The choices are... It's not like he's playing like as a jungler. He's playing like a mid lane roamer at this point. He's given the turtle buff to the XP laner. He actually took some of the EXP from the XP laner as well. And it's also not prioritizing the jungle. This is weird, but you know, if it works, it works. BEDEL is actually trimming the deficit out to only 300 gold at this point.
Wait a minute, BEDEL, they might have set up for a really good trade here. Haji gets picked up, forced to flicker away right there. A very good wall to ensure that flicker will be used. But in the mid lane, we see a skirmish going on, a duel happening between Paranoid and Wise. It will be Wise just backing away, going for the minions, and stacking it up. So far, in the 4th minute of the game, it's going to be actually Deathless Welcome used up for Edward. Trying to go for a duel right now. Alien and Edward in the 1v1. Has a turtle buff, so has a little bit more sustain, but in the end, Barracks, a true counter towards that Paquito. Still able to run away for now as Asmo gets beaten up quite well in the mid lane.
Let's see that Paranoid is already setting up for this one. It's so weird to see like junglers take away so many lane minions in the first 5 minutes of the game. Do take note that if you have the retribution, your rewards from gold from minions, lane minions for the first 5 minutes of the game definitely reduced. But how about that?
Red team hero has been slain.
He's just leaving his orange buff for Wise to take, but it turns out it might be a bait right here as Yunchi gets killed in the bottom side right now. Osmo goes in for some damage onto Wise. We'll be able to zone him away from the orange buff, but Blacklist International, again, they're trying to get this turret down. They are able to siege it a little bit, but in the end, it is still BEDEL with the kill lead right now as of the 5th minute of the game, Gideon.
Honestly, the way that I'm looking at it, BEDEL is playing a very interesting strategy, but hold your horses. OM might be in some trouble here.
Yeah, it's going to be Paranoid picking up a killing spree right there, and this is what you want to do with that Fanny, but I'm just surprised that Blacklist International, they haven't been able to respond to this aggression so far. They are still leading in gold, however, so if they are able to just scale up to the point where they get their power spike, it is going to be good.
Well, so far, the way that I look at it, Fanny is trying to control as much pressure on that top side, which is generally where Blacklist is supposed to be strongest, and forcing them into Clint's side. However, every single time they try to attack Clint, he doesn't need to be there. He can start farming the rest of the jungle. He's maximizing his gold everywhere he can, knowing that he won't scale for late.
Oh my goodness, man. BEDEL, their answer to the code of the Blacklist International is to actually kind of be chaotic. This is like the farthest spectrum of chaotic that I have seen in competitive matches.
Red team
And BEDEL,
has slain the turtle.
they're not getting the turtles, but at least they're getting so much gold in this map.
Oh, wait a minute. It's going to be far away going in again with the Abyssal Arrow. Is going to be able to connect as Haji pops in the real world manipulation. Wise in a 1v1 against Paranoid right now with the help of Alien. Goes in for the knockout strike. Able to zone him away with Yushi. Going in, and that's going to be the kill. Wise picks up off the board. Oh, Heaven's next on the chopping block. It's going to be the Abyssal Arrow. Not connecting just yet. Blacklist are forced to go back, and the gold lead is slowly but surely moving to the side of BEDEL with the kill pressure that they have here in the early game.
I
Blue team
can't believe
hero
what I'm
has
seeing.
been slain.
Well, there you go. It's going to be another Deathless Welcome, another fight engaged on by Edward. A lot of damage coming in for the follow-up as Oheb trying to chase him down. Asmo still able to run away, but Oheb comes in for the triple kill with that flicker. Paranoid doesn't want to leave it at that, though. He goes in for 1v3 play. A mistake as he gets shut down, and the Maniac has been picked up by Oheb.
What a disaster for BEDEL as they went 1-by-1 against Blacklist International. And Blacklist International duly punished them for it. And Oheb gets a 4-kill, Maniac. I mean, you can't give so much of an early launch pad for this Beatrix. This is a golden Beatrix that really wants those items. Now with the Demon Hunter sword up after 4 kills, he's going to be able to take out the turret. And in a snap, Blacklist International leading by 3,000. All the things that BEDEL was doing, was working for in the early stages of the game, just going out from their hands, slipping through their hands in just a snap because of bad decisions when it comes to team fights.
Absolutely, man. But look at this. Paranoid goes in for Wise, but damage comes in, and the Deathless Welcome will be able to connect onto Osmo. Gets picked up. It's going to be Alien next to the chopping block. Gets a knockout strike, able to defend and run away for now, but not for how long. The damage comes in. The follow-up is there, and that's going to be Osmo and Alien picked up. A 2-0 right now for the side of Blacklist International, pushing themselves to a 4,000 gold lead with the third turtle spawning in that bottom side.
I can't believe that BEDEL will just really crumble in just a matter of seconds with Blacklist International. We're talking about how systematic Blacklist International is, and we're seeing that into action.
Red team has slain the turtle.
The control of the map is there. This is like the third turtle that they are able to get. For the early stages of the game, it's not looking good for Blacklist International, but just in a few minutes of the game, I mean, just a few mistakes from BEDEL now, it makes it so unplayable for the Fanny. And I'm gonna have to say, oh my Venus really reserves this Holy Baptism just for Paranoid in teamfights. That's a great decision. Now, there are two problems for BEDEL. First is Haji and his damage output, and next is Oheb with his long-range artillery as well. We're not even counting the Aldous yet, man.
Yeah, you can see the frustration in the face of Paranoid just now as he was just chunked to half HP by the sniper. Oheb trying to clear the waves right now, able to get the siege done with the sniper. It is going to be the turret falling down. And for trying to go for the engage, but in the end, he's just going to zone away the members of BEDEL. Blacklist still on that engage, still on that, you know, hard, basically some siege here.
Jungle choke that Blacklist International did in game number 1. They're doing it versus BEDEL this time. And goodbye to your purple buff, Fanny.
Goodbye to your purple buff indeed, man. Blacklist International going in for the purple buff. It's going to be Paranoid jumping out to 4 members, baiting a lot of abilities out, though. This might be the turnaround for the side of BEDEL, but no. Blacklist, they play it just so calmly. They know exactly what to do, and they bait out abilities, take away the purple buff. No response. They're going to end up taking the inhibitor. No, the tier 2 turret in the mid lane as well.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
What they say, about 7 minutes to 8 minutes, it's Ube time for Blacklist International. They're going to be grouping up. Maybe the only split pusher will be Wise, and that's not even counted because of the Chase Fate. He can show in team fights for sure. The Barracks will be so beefy in the front lines, going for that attack emblem as well. Both Oheb and Haji will just stay at back, and Oh My Venus will always just follow where Oheb is. Babysit that gold laner. Make sure that he'll not be gunned upon by the Fanny, and it's going to be systematic and methodical from this point on.
Absolutely. Again, Edward just being such a nuisance here in the jungle, opening up the map, but far away gets an Abyssal Arrow connected. Alien going for the engage, but that's welcome. Will be able to connect onto Alien. He's going to go in for the flicker. Holy Baptism connects as well. The combo is just there, and that is another kill picked up by Oheb to set up the Lord in the 10th minute here.
It'll be a very easy Lord tick. They also spotted out where Paranoid is with the Chase Fate. And look at Edward just tanking up. Not even careful at this point.
Yeah, but look at that. Real world manipulation will be able to catch Asmo out of the... Oheb almost gets a solo kill. Flickers in for the Godlike, and he's going to go for more. Yunshi still able to get away with the second ability, but man, Blacklist from a very, very bad start. They've overcome that adversity, and now they are in with a 7,000 gold lead.
This is huge. Honestly, for Blacklist, this is huge. If they can get a steal here to slow down the game, I don't think it's going to matter too much, especially since Blacklist is so far ahead of the game. But now it catch on to Wise and things might turn around.
Yeah, things might turn around here. Wise able to dodge everything, though. What was that? It's going to be Paranoid taking out the Lord. It's going to be the Lord steal coming in. BEDEL still able to withstand this fight. Oheb going in for Osmo right now as he tries to run away on the back of it all, though. It's going to be Wise jumping in, but the Abyssal Arrow connects, and Faraway gets the pick off. A 1-for-0 as the Lord has been picked up by the Turkish team. Is this the turning point for BEDEL?
Not yet, but that is definitely a big win for BEDEL. Chain of events is just way too perfect. They were able to fend off Blacklist International, get the Lord for themselves, get a push even, and to top it all off, that Abyssal Arrow to stun Wise under the turret. That's perfect.
You gotta see this one more time, guys. Honestly, I didn't expect them to actually pull this one off, but Blacklist punished them extremely well. Yunshi taking a full brunt of that damage, thinking that he was gonna die. Nope, turn it around. Even though Blacklist did lose a good number of people, this Lord push is about to turn it around.
Look at this. The turnaround happens, and the Lord will be marching down the top side. Only one lane pushing, though. Will it be enough? Ultimate's being used. Oheb will be able to clear out the minion waves, but the Abyssal Arrow will not be able to connect. Oheb now dashes forward. Real world inflation, and the damage will be enough to take him down. It is going to be BEDEL on the back foot as Wise joins in the team fight. Going in for Yunchi, still able to kite away for now. Alien jumps in for the peel, but will it be enough? No is the answer. The shutdown picked up as Blacklist just runs wild on BEDEL. Osmo goes in for the peel once again as Alien gets away. Oheb is ready. Will he be able to snipe? He goes in and almost gets the pick off, but clean movement from Alien to get out of that situation. Though BEDEL has been able to equalize in turrets.
I am lost for words. However, that's BEDEL really disrespecting the defense from Blacklist International. Beatrix is one of the SSSSS here when it comes to defense. Like, you have so much wave clear, so much high ground defense as well. You have your rocket launcher, you have your machine gun. Honestly, so much defense on Oheb.
No, you're absolutely right there. Disrespecting, and more importantly, disrespecting the real-world manipulation, thinking that it wasn't going to lock them into place. No, I totally get you, Wolf, but right now, BEDEL has a very limited win condition. It's not going to be easy as long as Blacklist International steals away this purple buff from Paranoid.
That's right. I agree. Yep. And that's what really is their focus now.
Absolutely. Abyssal Arrow was able to connect onto Edward, but look at the backside. It's going to be Paranoid doing some damage all the way there. Will be able to take some attention from the team, and that's actually BEDEL winning in the trade. The Holy Healing comes in for the additional sustain, but Blacklist has just been pushing that bottom side now. With Wise picking it up, it is going to be not just yet, actually. The minion was not cleared up, so bottom side will still survive for now. Blacklist is trying to play the cross map with that Aldous right now.
We can see the siege from Blacklist International is going to be scary. The 4-man group up, and then, of course, the Aldous is going to be there. Eve pops up the ultimate.
Yeah, knockout strike being used. It's going to be the Deathless Welcome connected onto Alien. He's going to go and munch him down. The wall has been placed, and that's going to be Alien taken down out of the fight instantly right here. Still able to get away with a Flicker, though, somehow. And that is another 0-for-0 trade. Blacklist weren't able to get any objectives or kills on the board for that one. And BEDEL are still staying in this game in the 15-minute mark. A win, though. Paranoid goes in very aggressively onto the purple buff. He goes for that retribution, and he actually gets it away from Blacklist. So that's a pretty good play, but now it is going to be another siege happening. Both of the teams just keep on going at it, man.
Yeah, the macro game, look at the Blacklist International slowly moving towards. I mean, they're catching the attention of BEDEL, and the real target was for Wise to get a split push up, and they were able to get a turret up there. And yeah, I think the Blacklist International taking this in the macro game.
Yeah, there you go. It's going to be Paranoid jumping in, trying to deal some damage as far away, and the rest of the team goes and chunks Edward really low. Oheb picks up a kill. It's legendary right there. As far away will be next on the chopping block. Blacklist International, they found the way to end the game. The Lord has spawned, presented to you by TikTok Live, but will it matter? BEDEL 3v5 right now in the siege against super long-range targets. Oheb on a sniper, Haji with that real-world manipulation that is going to be up just in a few seconds. It's going to be Paranoid jumping in all the way to the backside, still dealing a lot of damage on the Haji, and will be able to force him to back away for now. But Wise joins in the fight in one shot. Osmo's next, and that's it. Double kill picks up for the gold laner, and that's going to be Paranoid in the 1v5. Tries to run away, but he gets taken down. Haji picks up the kill, and the base is going to be for the Blacklist International team.
GG. Well played. I don't know, Wolf, as you mentioned, you were lost for words. That was some very, very dirty play coming in from Blacklist International. The micro definitely was on point.
Eve and Ruby in mid, and already it's a straight line. I'm sorry, Gideon. they just did not budge.
I was hoping they would draw donuts in the sand, but I guess I'll have to wait until after group stages. But in the meantime, I think we have to also...
What are they trying to do is the question. Exactly. How will they try to add points or just break the straight line? Game time, ladies and gentlemen. Blacklist International versus Malvinas Gaming. If Blacklist takes this, it's a clean group stage for them. But if Malvinas Gaming able to make them bleed right now, then what an upset. Here we go, looking at the rotations, looking at the side lanes. Singh and Edward. It is usually a win for the Barats.
Well, it really depends on what the goal and objective is. But so far, after pushing over the mid lane, Haji is taking a lot more damage than he should. Forcing him to recall early to contest for this Litho Wanderer is kind of a good idea because this should be pretty easy for Quinn to get. Yes, he did get it. I had to hold my breath there for a second. Didn't see the Litho Wanderer appear by his side immediately.
Woo! Litho Wanderer early on. Wise looking to correct that. What might be the situation here? Lancelot versus Nathan. It looks like the Nathan is just going to puncture straight on through and take down the Time Spacewalker. Is that going to be the case here? Gideon, do you see it's an easy road for Quinn?
I don't think it's going to be as easy as what people have mentioned, especially since Blacklist International wants to punish people like Iridian on this top side. If Sephi matches the Queen every step of the way and play off of that information and keep this 50-50, that's a good start, but they're going to need a snowball effect to happen, and I don't think there's anybody on the side of Malvinas' gaming in terms of their draft except for maybe just Steffi who can set that up for him.
I love how Steffi actually picked the Matilda here to help confirm kills with Adrian, but now Haji's in trouble. First blood's gonna be drawn. Steffi takes him down. Would have been better if it went to Adrian, but a kill is a kill, gold is gold from Malvinas Gaming.
They need to get the snowball as quickly as possible. If they have to give it to the Lancelot, that's no big deal because now Oh My Venus is in a little bit of trouble, and that's what they want to do. Push out that mid, play towards that gold side. When you have that pressure, come down to Turtle.
Yep, first Turtle already up. Priority going over to Blacklist International. But look at this top lane. They're bearing down on Oheb. We don't care if you scored a Maniac. You're answering to us now. 2 minutes in, 15 seconds, a third of the health here on this Turtle. That's going to go over to Wise. Turtle Slaying brought to you by STV Singapore. Passion made possible.
Did you know that Singapore is not just one island, but 64?
64.
64. I just learned that very recently. They got 64 offshore islands, including Sentosa, the one that we're staying at, Pulau Ubin, and Sister Islands.
That's amazing. But right now, looking back into the game, Malvinas Gaming, looks like Quinn is in danger.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Haji's got Oheb's back, but just the same, Steffi could give a shield here to Quinn, dash out to safety. I like how despite Blacklist's take on the Turtle, Malvinas still understands that we can kind of push it further.
Yeah, the thing is, what I like about this game, right? Malvinas Gaming, they won the lane. Early game control on the lane has been very good for Malvinas Gaming, and when Blacklist International, they took the Turtle, they didn't even try to contest it just because they know if they go for the Turtle fight, they're actually going to lose. Right now, looking at the itemization, Harley is going for, but it looks like Zig is going to go down, and that's a kill for the Queen.
Maximum range, and they're looking to trade up top. Malvinas Gaming trying to spot out Oheb, but Haji's got his back, and they're going to let it happen. They're going to let this through. It's a 3-man, make that a 4-man. Koopa counts, push. Early on, 3 minutes in, they're going to take down this turret. No more shields. That just shows how much pressure Malvinas Gaming put here. Gideon, how is it going to affect Oheb's farm?
Well, honestly, let's not even talk about Oheb's farm. Malvinas Gaming right now, it feels like this is rehearsed. It feels like they've done this a lot of the times. These rotations are a little too telegraphed for their side. In Blacklist International, it feels like they're following into this. They're trading side by side, but Malvinas seems extremely prepared.
But they find some refuge in mid. There's a push in bottom, and now they're going to try to make some way in mid. Blacklist International trying to reclaim and show us exactly where this 1,000 gold lead is coming from, 3-1.
Yeah, but coming back to Oheb's farm, yes, he's going to lose a little bit, but as you mentioned, the retribution is great on his side, getting 2 kills, allowing him to try and stabilize.
Yeah, Wise is actually not dying. Again, we talked about how the Lancelot should be giving him hell. This is great now. Oh, Phantom Execution coming in. Haji answers with the I'm Offended, keeping him in place. That's the Queen with the real-world manipulation. Steffi answers back with the circling eagle, and they're all still alive. What discipline from Malvinas.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am, I'm squeezing my butt cheeks here, man. This is not easy. This really is not easy. And especially if you are a Latam fan, you got to be breathing heavily on this one. Seeing he's not going to let this happen, but you can see that Oheb, he has that pressure now. And so far, oh, he does not miss these shots.
Redder, maximum range. We've seen it down bottom on Oh My Venus, and up top, the Prince does exactly the same. The mechanics of Blacklist International, it's being put on show here, and the way Malvinas answers, I gotta agree with you, Gideon. It seems to be in the macro. They're showing off their macro chops.
If it's not micro, it's gotta be macro, and now Turtle is gonna be contested, and Malvinas Gaming slowly looping around, hopefully to contest.
And it looks like it's gonna go over to Wise one more time. Real manipulation, keeping Quinn down, and he bites it. That's why he's taking the kill. Another one for Oheb. Steffi looking low. The Void Crystal helping Wise confirm the kill. Adrian's walking away. Detna's welcomed by Singh. You go under the turret, but Wise is gonna survive nonetheless. Oh, another one. 3 for none. The turret's gonna follow through. Blacklist ain't done.
Oh my goodness, Oheb does not miss. He does not miss with Renner. This man, you think that you're playing a top-down view? No, he's playing an FPS.
Yeah, right now, the way that I'm looking at this game, it kind of feels like I just gotta shut my brain off and just admit that giving Eve to Oh My Venus and giving Beatrix to Oheb is it's just the reason why they're looking so good right now. In fact, let's look at the replay, and actually based on their draft, they can win basically 80% fights around the riverside, because again, look at that range on their real-world manipulation. Anyone stuck inside, especially when we're looking at the Lancelot. Lancelot cannot do much. He's going to take a lot of damage. And then look at this, Oheb talking about damage.
It just happened again. There's no explanation. It's just Oheb now. He's smelling blood in the water, and like a shark, he's just gonna go and...
Honestly, like a hammerhead shark, and the difference is his eyes are like direct. They're not put side to side. Nope. It's directly in front. He does not miss at all.
Straight up.
Oh my goodness. But look, Malvinas Gaming, they understand. Like, yes, we are bleeding out a little bit, but let's try to, staunch this bleeding. We still have a late game we can play for, and maybe we can hold on strong. Haji actually missing the ult there, which is great for Malvinas Gaming, because now they have an open window to start pushing out and looking for opportunities.
Yep, time it out. I believe Haji overthought it. Like he overthought it, and he was looking for the bait, but it just wasn't there. Oh My Venus now picking up the Genius Wand. Team fights are gonna hurt now. Team fights are gonna hurt, and Malvinas is not gonna be able to just pull the same fist-clenching discipline play. Something's gonna go. Something's gotta go.
Yeah, and now the siege has already continued on to that mid-tier too, and that's what they want to do. Team fights like Blacklist always is.
Oh, there goes Koopa. Not gonna save Adrian. Oh, Heb is godlike. 701. It's like his farm. It's like his turret wasn't even taken down in the early, man. Now Singh is going to get a little bit of revenge. Haji taken down as well. 2 for 1 here. Blacklist may have overstayed their welcome.
Goodness, they're doing such a good job overall. Like, Steffi is trying his absolute best to kind of create that space for Malvinas Gaming so far. But Blacklist International, their side laners, I mean, you got to give it to both Oheb as well as Edward. They are just they're doing everything here. Like, Oh My Venus is, here's the kill zone. Haji's like, I'll keep him in here. The rest of you just do the work.
I didn't notice Edward did not get any kills. No stacks on his Festival of Blood, but he's sitting at 0-0 and 6. So he's good at setting up. He's great at keeping Malvinas at bay. And again, it's like that Barats-Paquito relationship didn't even exist at all.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's about how they find the initial catch on to Zing, who flickers on out of there. He doesn't really mind the damage. It's like, okay, yes, if I die another time, it's annoying. But Quinn, he needs that space, because you can see what Blacklist International is doing again and again and again. Get the side lane pressure and then slowly choke out the economy through the jungle.
The maximum range on not only the Renner, but even the Void Crystal, it extends it. Now Oheb switches over to it. They're looking to take down bottom lane, make space for that Lord that's spawning over on the upper left corner of the map. It seems like, as you said earlier, Gideon, Malvinas, it's so orchestrated. It's a master plan, but Blacklist read it back to back.
Yeah, I think... unfortunately, I think the game plan stops once they've fallen down here. They immediately find the catch, and maybe some kind of retribution or Wise, possibly.
Oh no, Quinn came in wrong. He did not time his dash as well. That 4 going immediately. Steffi's just wondering, where'd you go? Guys, where's everyone? Inhibitor going
Red
down
team
in
base
mid.
turret has
4
been
members of
destroyed.
Blacklist make that 5 looking to end the game quickly. No minions, only the base standing. Steffi, he's not at home in his own base. It's gonna be Harley coming in. Is there time? No, the answer is no. It's over. Blacklist
Team hero
International
has been
takes
slain.
game.
What a game that was. Blacklist International just showing off at this point why they are the favorite.